Warahmatullah, and a very good morning to all the listeners. The topic of my project is ICT integration and use of the ATL labs in teaching learning process. The objective of ICT integration in schools in the teaching learning process is enhancing the understanding levels of the students, is to convert the imaginary concepts to the concrete concepts, is to make the teaching learning process more interesting, and is to save the time and complete the syllabus on time. We can see by integration of the ICT, we can teach more effectively, it can save our time, and the students get concrete concepts of the things, particularly in teaching the science subjects. As I teach biology at school, you can see I have taken a topic. I have taught many topics, most of the topics using the ICT. This on your screen, it is the topic of nervous system. You can see, we can show the image to students of the nervous system. It depicts different types of these nerves, sensory nerves, motor nerves, relay neurons. These are multicolored. They can remember, they can analyze these things. You can see, after showing this to the students full diagram, I showed them this structure of the neuron in a three-dimensional way. They understood what are dendrites, what is an axon. So by using the ICT, the students got the concepts. It becomes the becomes this type of concept that they can memorize this concept more. They can recapitulate the things in a better way if taught using ICT integration rather than in the traditional classroom setting. You can see I have taught many topics using this ICT integration. I have This is next topic. I have taught them the structure of a flower. You can see I have used the diagram. Different parts of the flower are visible in a good way. In the traditional classroom, I have to draw this with a marker or a chalk, and I can't draw this type of diagram. It saves our time, it saves our effort, and we have simply what we have to do. These are the ready made materials, resources available online. You can access them free, and you have simply to make the students understand. You have to deliver the things, and it will save your time, and students are more interested in seeing these three-dimensional, two-dimensional things in the video, in the form of videos, in the form of images. So this is a good method, and I have done a research on this through NCERT action research for 4 months, and I have passed that research with grade A, in which I analyzed that teaching by using different types of ICT resources, it is more effective than teaching the student same topics in the traditional classroom setting. So next, I have chosen that it is use of the ATL labs in teaching learning process. We can use the ATL at tinkering labs, which have been set in many schools. Our school is one among them. It has been set up there in 2021. I trained the students. I taught them there. I took them there. What is the objective of these ATL labs? What I have found and what has been found by different researchers in this field, that these labs can be used to inculcate 21st century skills such as collaboration, creativity, critical thinking, imagination. These can be introduced into the students, and we can inculcate an innovative mindset among the students by using this design thinking framework. So you can see I taught the students coding language, programming language through a software. This is Scratch, for which I had taken the training previously, and another was Tinkercad. I taught the students this language. After this, they went to the lab. You can see they went to the lab, and they come up with different types of projects. There are the kits, there are the resources available in the labs. They use those resources and build a number of projects, a number of good projects, sensor based projects, Arduino based projects. And you can see these girl students, they work in the groups, which enhances their collaborative skill. They help each other in building different types of projects. They get more interest in the robotics. They get the concept of robots, artificial intelligence, machine learning here, and the sense of creativity. They build different types of buildings, different types of machines by using these little things. This you can see the students how they are interested. They made different type of projects. The projects using Scratch and using different resources available in the lab. Later on, we participated in different national level programs, uh, which were celebrated on different events by the Niti Ayog, National Institution for Transforming India, who have set up these labs. We participated in that, and we also took the projects to the district level. We were invited there to present our projects, and the students presented their projects at district level. You can see there were some girl students who also participated, and on the district level, they were felicitated with the certificates, participation certificates, and they were encouraged to showcase these projects at different levels. You can see they were felicitated at district level, and they were also felicitated at school level for these projects. And I was also felicitated at school level for these innovative practices at the school and outside the school. So at last, I will say that by integration of these integration of ICT, and by making the use of the facilities available at the school in the form of ATL labs, we can make teaching learning process more effective, more interesting, and we can inculcate 21st century skills in students. And we simply, I can say that we can make the teaching learning process more effective, uh, more interesting by using these facilities available at our school. Thank you. Thanks for watching my video. Hope you would have liked it. Thank you.